Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my Earth signs again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. My camera cut out on me, so I had to create 2 different videos instead of the timestamps, but that's okay. I hope you find this money and career reading. So this is for a prediction for 2026 for my Earth signs. What is coming towards you for money, guidance, career, anything that they want to help you with in this area of your life, suggestions or guidance, things to think about, anything Spirit wants to share with me. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. If you did not see, if you're finding this before you saw the love reading, check out your playlist for the love reading for 2026 for my Earth signs. And I will tag it for you at the end of this reading as well, so you can find it pretty easily. Spirit, please share with me what is coming for love and money, not money, love, money and career, money and career for my Taurus, my Virgos, and my Capricorns for 2026. Money, finances, wealth, abundance. What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. I have a world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So if you didn't see the love reading, we have some big changes in our love life. And that could be just the start of something new, Spirit's saying. But it can also kind of complete you in all areas of your life. So we could have changes in a couple different areas. Sometimes we meet somebody and it kind of creates a chain of events. We move, we relocate, we shift our jobs, our shifts, scheduling, so sometimes things just kind of start to change in other areas of our life is how I'm feeling. So, but it could be connected to a change that happened in your love life as well. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. You are rising above something. Okay. So I am going to just throw it out there as difficulty. I don't know how difficult, but it's the obstacles that we all hit. We live in the real world and we hit obstacles. So it's like rising above it, getting through it, putting it behind us. They're just saying, and coming out with our head held high and having learned from it something. So you are going to get through whatever is on your plate today, and you will be on the other side before you know it. I have an eagle. You will soon soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So that feels nice also, kind of like arms wide open. And they're saying I'm able to fly, okay, which is, you know what, sometimes it's the willingness and the ableness that, if that's a word, that you have the willingness to fly. You have the willingness to spread your wings wider, that you have the willingness to put one foot in front of the other and keep going, So sometimes it's the willingness that pushes us to the next level. It's not just the wind takes us. It's the effort that's put into it. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Hierophant. I have a 6 of Pentacles. I have the World. And I have an 8 of Wands. The person who's good in this world, who's the giver, I'd like to think that they receive. That the person who's always out there doing for others without expecting anything in return. If that's the case, and that's you, if you do it from a place of love, if you do it from it's just who you are, you're not looking for anything in return. You'll help a complete stranger, they said, if they need help, of course. So you're doing it from a place of love, and Spirit's saying, I will reward you. So you've got some kind of fast moving energy coming into you that you're not expecting. I'm going to say just because for all the energy that you've put out into the world of helping others, it's going to come back to you this year. This is a sense of the things that I've been hoping for, or promises, or I'm ready for a new chapter in my life. I'm ready for a door to open. All of a sudden, suddenly shifts. They're saying that you walk towards that shift. It's a sense of, I'm not scared of it. I'm not afraid of it. I look forward to it. But I also feel like you didn't create it. Like there's a sense of it comes in out of nowhere with that 8 of Wands. So it could be an opportunity that you didn't see coming. And it could be something that you give some thought to. And they're saying it's a blessing. They're saying that when this comes into you, it's almost like it's too good to be true. You know, it's the dream job. It's the, I'm not happy with my job, and something opens that you never thought would open. And somehow somebody you know gets you in there and gets you that job, you know. So it's the hard work that people put in, that they don't ask for anything. And then all of a sudden, spirit comes in out of nowhere and rewards you. So there's some kind of reward coming your way this year. But I do feel like it's not something that you have even asked for. I feel like it's a surprise, to tell you the truth. I don't even think you've asked for it. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say bigger picture. It could be inheritance. It could be winning the lottery. It could be you got lucky at bingo on Saturday night. You know, I mean, I don't know, but that's what it feels like. It feels like this is crazy. You know, like I never win anything, but somehow I want a car. You know, so there's something going on around you that maybe we'll get a pleasant surprise this year around money, like a gift. An Ace of Wands, beautiful. I have a Queen of Swords. And I have a Queen of Pentacles. That felt more like I always thought something like this would happen to me. I just, you know what, I've always believed that if you're a good person and you do the right things, that spirit rewards you. And I just feel like this year proves it to you. Like there's something that's really pretty exciting that comes into your life this year that, I don't know, all that hard work pays off. You know, it's like maybe you went above and beyond for years for your boss, your company that you work for. You've been killing yourself. The opportunity opens up and they absolutely think of you first. They don't hesitate. They don't open it up to the public to interview people. They put you in that spot because you've earned it. So there is a sense of all this hard work paying off. I really do like that. I have a King of Wands. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. They just use the word breakthrough to me. And I'm asking them what they mean by breakthrough. But it felt like if I were to start a business and I was trying to get over a goal, okay, let's just say I make X a month. I make $10,000 a month, but I really want to be making $20,000 a month with my business. All of a sudden, I have a breakthrough that bumps me up to that $20,000 a month. And I start to see that consistently I have the potential to make $20,000 a month, month after month. But it was some kind of breakthrough. It was some kind of a next level breakthrough that comes into me. And I'm able to grab that kind of next level on a ladder. So something is going to break. So if you're waiting for a lucky break, that would be kind of how I would describe it. I have turned the page. Reshape your experience and shift the history you live. Reveal new dimensions. So turning the page, trying something new. They're saying I'm not finished yet. Okay, like you could be in the middle of your book. You could be, I'm not finished yet. I've got a lot to learn. I've got a lot of effort to put in still. I've got a long ways to go. And it's a feeling of, I just want to keep learning and I want to keep growing. And the more I learn, the more I grow and the better I become. So I feel like you're very, very open to learning as well, learning new things right now. Sips of wisdom. Use everyday practices to access your keen awareness. Savor mindful moments. You are wise. You are learning all the time. And it's accumulation of all the years, effort, education, experiences, and your personality, you know, what you bring to something. And it's a feeling of, I'm going to use all of those moments and I'm going to start to take advantage of all this experience because I am smart. I do know what I'm doing. Okay. They're saying teach a dog old tricks, teach a old dog new tricks. You can always have something to learn too. So maybe that's what they're, you know, be more open to. Yes, you're very good at what you do. You have a lot of experience, but you still have a long ways to go and you still have a lot to learn. So be open to the learning is more the message. Strawberry moon in June, reaping rewards. Absolutely. Celebrate your progress and achievements now. It's a labor of love. So I think you're going to be rewarded for some hard work. I think that this is the year that you either go to that next level, get that promotion, push yourself, something like that. But I do feel like all this hard work is paying off. That's really what's going on. Like Spirit's letting you know that I know it's hard. I know you get up and go to work every day. I know you struggle with different things and it's somehow getting easier or better for some reason or for good reason. You're working hard. The Sturgeon moon, August, deeper waters, tap into your reserves and maintain the course. Endurance carries you. That is really, really a good message because the people who are most successful in life are the ones when it's really, really hard. They don't give up. They don't throw in the towel. They keep going. They keep the momentum going. They dress up and show up. They fake it till they make it. They just keep it going. They somehow find the strength. And, you know, then the momentum picks up and it gets better or things get better. So even in the most difficult times, the people who achieve the goals that they want, they don't ever throw in the towel. They don't. They say, today is a new day and I'm going to get up and I'm going to keep trying and I'm going to keep pushing. And they stay focused. And I talk a lot about that in my private readings and my coaching readings. That focus is key. Okay. If you want to achieve your goal, you've got to stay in your lane. So many of us get pulled in 1,000 different directions. And it's so easy to say, I want to do some of this and I want to do some of this, because many of us would be good at a lot of different things. But to be the best at something, you really need to stay in that lane and just say, like, this is what I do and I do it really well. And I do it over and over and over again. And you look at professionals like a basketball player, you know, they throw a basketball, they practice basketball, they've grown up with basketball. You know, they're not over here playing baseball, they're not over here playing hockey, they're playing basketball. So it's they stay in their lane and they become very good at it. So maybe Spirit's kind of reminding you to stay focused, that the more focused you are on your goal, the easier it's going to be to achieve. I have an Empress. I have a High Priestess. I have a 7 of Pentacles. And I have a 6 of Swords. That's interesting because I had a lot of energy around your intuition guiding you in this area of your life, that it could be that you're starting connecting that money is energy, that I have a different, I'm starting to look at money not as just a piece of paper. I'm starting to look at it as there's infinite abundance in the world, and I have everything I need, not everything I want. So your intuition, I feel like, is trying to understand your connection with how you think about with money and how money comes into your life. And that might be something that you're working on. That Six of Swords is I'm letting go of some old wounds around money. I'm letting go of some old hurts around money. Tremendous financial fear. Maybe you've been in really, really bad places where you were close to being homeless. You lost your car. You lost your job. You had no money. You had to move back home, whatever. So tremendous financial fear, and you hold that in thinking it's just going to keep happening to you over and over again. So you could be working on releasing that. You could be saying, I went through that once already. That's not where I am today. And I'm going to say working on not only loving yourself as this empress, but being more compassionate to yourself around money and how money works in your life. So that you're not so hard on yourself. I'm not working hard enough. I'm not doing enough. If I was doing more, I'd have more. I mean, come on. We all have 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and there's only so much we can do. So if you feel like you're doing the best you can and you're putting in a great effort, then no work is beneath anybody. Everybody's job is worthy and deserving. So you have to be kinder to yourself around that. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. And also don't live in this, let go of the fears that might be holding you back from, I have the potential to have infinite abundance. Just because I was in a place where I didn't have abundance at one point in my life doesn't mean that I can't be very, very wealthy someday. Okay. So it's, you hear those stories about people who are, I was homeless and now I'm a millionaire, right? So yeah, we have to let go of the belief of that financial fear, which is really, really hard. I know. Here's an emperor. You're an emperor. You can build your own empire. I have a hanged man. You've been holding off on that for some reason. I have a Knight of Cups. And I have a Star. So you do have this ambition in you to build an empire. Okay, you want to start a business? You want to work for yourself? Do you want to take things to the next level? Do you want to be the boss, the manager, the CEO? What is it that you want? So this is definitely in the back of your mind. This is something that you feel like you can achieve. Like, I could see myself doing that. I could do this. But then there's something holding you back. And I'm wondering, like, why aren't you pulling the trigger? Are you not pulling the trigger because of fear of success? Are you not pulling the trigger because other people are better than you? There's too much competition. I don't have the energy. I'm tired. Why are you not pushing yourself? And is it an excuse? So right now, they want you to be compassionate to yourself. What's best for you with this Knight of Cups? But they are also showing you that you have infinite potential, infinite, okay, that you're better than what you think you are. You really are. And you're stronger than what you think you are. What's the bottom of my deck? A King of Wands. You can make it happen. You're one of those people that not everybody can do it. Okay. Some people are like born leaders, born entrepreneurs. But I think because you're an earth sign and you're so grounded and you're so connected to other people in that way, that you're not easily influenced by like shooting off in a million different directions. You are probably out of the signs more focused on staying on track. But there is a feeling of, I want to get it in my mind, and then I want to achieve it. And they're saying slow and steady. Okay. Like you can set that goal and you can plug away at it. You can eat an elephant one bite at a time. So you can achieve the goal that you're trying to achieve because you're passionate about it, because you're inspired by it, because you inspire others, they just said. So you can achieve this goal. It's what is holding you back, Spirit? They're saying fear of failure. That what if I'm not successful? Okay, well, you have the strength, they said, to pick yourself up and keep going no matter what. But what if you are successful? You're not going to know until you try. You know, I mean, the people who start a business and for whatever reason they have to close their business, it's sad, but they tried. They did what they had in their heart. I always wanted to own a business. I always wanted to see if I could do it, you know. So maybe there's something inside of you that, you know, you just want to do, but something has been holding you back. I have a candle, taking action, lighting the flame under you, okay? I'm going to say motivation. You know, it's the get up and go in all of us. It's the person who does want to start a business and nobody's going to hand it to them, but they have an idea in their head and they take it from the idea to building a business out of their home, on their kitchen table on up. So it's ambition, it's motivation, it's inner drive, it's all of those things. So sometimes we can see it, but we don't put it into action. We just kind of, wouldn't that be nice? But the people who put it into action are the people who follow their dreams, Spirit just said. So maybe they're asking you to follow a dream. I have a light bulb, a new income source, an entrepreneur, a new job. A light bulb goes off. I see it clearly. Something in the back of your head that you'd like to do, and it will create additional income stream or will raise you to the next level. Nice. I have a crown. You can overcome any obstacle. You wear that invisible crown. You hold your head up high. You don't get defeated. They just said, you know, you're above that. You're above. You've got that wisdom. They had said earlier. You're your own boss. Like, be your own boss, whether you're employed by somebody or not. You know, like, you can stand on your own 2 feet. You can make your own decisions. So you have boundaries around your time and what you're willing to do and not willing to do, you know, for people. But yeah, that invisible crown and a mask. I'm going to say hiding your potential. That's a big one. Am I reaching my potential, or am I holding back for some reason? There's different times in our lives where you feel like I was fearless and I jumped in and I just did it. And then there's other times for some reason you hold back. But yeah, don't hide behind a mask, you know, show your potential. Don't be afraid to show off. You're not showing off. You're talented, you're gifted, you're good at what you do. Okay, so don't be afraid to show other people those things. I wouldn't be. Spirit, what else do you have for us today? Right now, I feel like your biggest message is I think you have to try to reach your potential. Like you could be here, but you could be here. And I feel like you've got to find some kind of inner drive, inner motivation right now, whether it's that light bulb, that flame, a spark in you that really motivates you and excites you about the work that you do and pushes you to the next level. I have a great match. You're on the verge of finding great or perfect work. don't give up. Okay. It could be a good business partner. It could be somebody that you're going to do something with. Maybe we're going to partner up with somebody. Maybe I'm going to get a mentor to coach me, something like that. I have getting rid of cutting ties, looking for something better. You know, for every ending, there's a new beginning. I'm not saying go out and quit your job, but if you feel like there's something better, or if spirit, we did feel like there was a surprise opportunity earlier on. So Spirit put something in front of you that is just a great opportunity for you. You know, are you willing to jump ship to something else and something better if it's going to work for you and it works for your family and all of those things? So yeah, sometimes we cut ties just because it's time. No other reason than it's time to move on. Same as in a relationship. I have a gift. Beautiful. You're uncovering new talents that will land you new work with a better position, better money, with a better deal, whether it's flexibility. Your intuition's kicking in pretty high this year. You could meet somebody and you just feel like you're really connected to that person, and that person invites you into their world, in their business world, or their, you know, something that they're working on. And, but they see something in you, Spirit just said. Okay. So don't put a mask on your gifts and your talent. Don't hold back. You know, that's why they were given to you. Spirit, please share with me. And I have a long-term opportunity. So they are wedding rings. Now, we did have in the love reading a lot of messages about a commitment. So we can go back to that reading as well. Maybe this person that we meet is going to turn into somebody that we do work together. We build a business together. They own a business and you're going to go to work for them because it'll make it easier for you guys to spend more time together. You know, there's a lot of different things that happen. But it could also be just a long-term commitment, that the opportunity coming your way is they're in it for the long run, or you see yourself staying there for a long period of time. It's just a better situation for you. You could be going from a temporary position to they're putting you into a full-time position. So something like that. But I think that right now you've got, it's more about the inner drive, and I'm going to push myself. So setting some pretty good goals heading into 2026. I have the future plan, crystal ball. If we could all see into our crystal ball, we would, right? Planning for the future while living in the present. Okay, what do I want? Where do I want to be? You are always supported by Spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. So tap into that intuition. Tap into, you know, do I have an immediate gut feeling of a direction to go? Do I feel called to do something? I mean, that's a big one. Let's get a couple of things. Let's get an angel number heading into the next year. And then we're going to do a surrender card. What does Spirit want you to surrender to? What angel number is meant for you? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. I have 555. Beautiful. I'm optimistic. A major shift is about to come into your life. Experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. I feel like the shift isn't, I said in the beginning, it's something that comes into your life. It's not something you're chasing. So it's not like you're sending out resumes and somebody calls. I felt like it was an unexpected opportunity that presents itself. Okay, that a door opens, or you meet somebody that somehow, you know, you guys hit it off, and maybe you become partners or colleagues, or you like the work they're doing, you like the company they're working for. There's an opportunity there for you. So I feel like it's something that comes into your life, and you're not chasing it, almost like I just won a prize, right? So let's see what they want you to surrender to. Let's see what they have for you. Very nice reading. I have surrender to the magic of who you are. Okay. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Use your talents and your gifts, they were saying. Don't hide behind that mask. Show off. Show up. Wear your invisible crown. That's why you've got something special that other people don't. So you have to see what it is that you have that's special and don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget it. Like, I know that I have this and nobody else has this, so that's how I want you to think. I want you to think, that there's something about you that's very unique, and that is where they want you to head. They want you to use that, to have that infinite abundance, use that to create the lifestyle that you want for yourself. So I think you have a good year ahead of you. I think we got some good news coming, and some kind of little bit of shift in direction, and some kind of opportunity that maybe we that we don't even know exists right now, is how it feels. Like, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just going to kind of come into your life. So that feels really interesting. So let's ask Spirit to guide you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I do want to thank you all for being here. I will tag that love reading, I don't know, in one of these corners at the end of this reading, so that you can see that as well. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. Check out my other channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel. I'll put the links in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed your 2026 predictions today. And we'll see you all again real soon in another reading real soon, another love message, something like that. But have a great year, and thank you for being here, for your love and support. 1212 on my clock when I'm recording this, so I'll grab that angel number on the way out, and we'll see you all again real soon.